The great Basavanna in his Vachana says, Nudidare Muttina Haradantirebeku, Nudidare Manikyada Diptiyantirebeku, Nudidare Spatikada Shalakayantirebeku, Nudidare Linga Meche Ahudahudenabeku, Nudiyolagagi Nadeyadiddare Kudala Sangamanentolivanaya. Which means your words, the words spoken by you, are more precious than pearl, are more glittering than gold, and more sharper than knife, and more smoother than ice. And it is really divine like God. So use your words more judiciously, because words spoken by you can make or mar one's life. Use words judiciously. Okay, with this we'll start quadratic equation exercise 10.3, fourth question. Okay, which says the sum of the reciprocals of Rehman's ages in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now. 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Is 1 by 3. Find his present age. Find his present age. Once again, read out. The sum of the reciprocals of Rehman's ages in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now. 3 years ago and 5 years from now. Before and after. 3 years before and 5 years after. Whose sum, reciprocal of whose sum is 1 by 3. Okay. What we need to find is present age. Is present age we have to find. See, this kind of verbal problem first should put into quadratic equation, and then very easily we can arrive at the solution. What is asked will assume as x. Let Rehman's present age, because it is asked present age. Let Rehman's present age be x. This is what we need to find. What is this x we need to find? That is nothing but is present age. But two conditions are given. What is that? We'll see. The sum of Rehman's ages 3 years ago and 5 years from now. Okay? 3 years ago means 3 years ago. From this present age, 3 years ago means what was his age? Rehman's age 3 years ago, Rehman's age, if present age is x, then x minus 3. X minus 3. Rehman's age, if present age is x, 3 years ago, what would have been his age is nothing but x minus 3. X minus 3. Okay? Because 3 years ago, for example, if his present age is 20, then 3 years ago, 20 minus 3, 17. So, x minus 3 in that way. Okay? And then, 5 years from now, Rehman's age, 5 years from now, Rehman's age. What is the Rehman's age 5 years from now? If present age is x, it is x plus 5. X plus 5. What all the statement given we are putting into mathematical form. Okay. So this is what we need to find. Rehman's age. We are assuming Rehman's age as x. 3 years ago, his age was x minus 3. 5 years from now, his age will be x plus 5. What will be his age 5 years from now? From now means from the present age, x plus 5. 3 years ago, x minus 3 was his age. Okay. Now, what is the condition given? These are the things whatever given we have put in mathematical form. Okay. But condition, what is the condition? The sum of the reciprocals. If x, what is the reciprocal of x? Reciprocal of x is 1 by x. What is the reciprocal of x minus 3? 1 by x minus 3. What is the reciprocal of x plus 5? 1 by x plus 5. This is the meaning of reciprocal. Okay. So it is asked in terms of reciprocals. The sum of the reciprocals of Rehman's ages 3 years ago. His age was x minus 3. Okay. Reciprocal of his age 1 by x minus 3. Okay. Plus, why plus? Because sum of the reciprocals of what? Rehman's ages when? 3 years ago and after 5 years from present age. That is x plus 5 is 1 by 3 is equals to 3. This is what the statement is. This is the statement is after assuming his age as x, okay, presently, and before and after. If present age is x, then before x minus 3 and after x plus 5. Okay, so this we have derived. We don't want this. Okay, we want this for the mathematical form. Understand? It is asked this. What we have to find is x. Understand? So here reciprocal of the age 3 years ago means 1 by x minus 3. Reciprocal of the age 5 years from now is 1 by x plus 5. Sum of the reciprocals of the ages 3 years ago and 5 years from now is this one. Understand properly, very properly. Okay, this is the age 3 years ago. Rehman's age 3 years ago. This was the age. Okay, reciprocal of this age, reciprocal of this age is nothing but 1 by x minus 3. This 5 years from now, Rehman's age will be x plus 5. Reciprocal of this, reciprocal of this is nothing but 1 by x plus 5. Okay. What is asked is sum of the reciprocals of the ages, Rehman's ages 3 years ago and 5 years from now is written here. This is the thing. Okay. So we have arrived at here. From here you should know to change this into quadratic equation form. How? See the denominator here. Okay. So left hand side denominator. What is the denominator? Denominator is x minus 3 and x plus 5 in the left hand side. Okay. X minus 3 and x plus 5. Multiply this denominator x minus 3 into x plus 5 throughout the equation. Okay. Such that you will get x minus 3 into x plus 5 divided by x minus 3 plus you are multiplying this denominator throughout. Okay. So multiply with individual term x minus 3 into x plus 5 whole divided by x plus 5 is equals to 1 by 3 into x minus 3 into x plus 5. Okay. Now the whole equation is multiplied with x minus 3 into x plus 5, and you can see that x minus 3 gets cancelled up here, x plus 5, the remaining x plus 5 plus x minus 3 is written now. Okay, is equals to 1 by 3 into, multiply this binomial with binomial such that x into x square, multiply this x with both x plus 5, x into x square plus x into plus 5 is plus 5x. Minus 3 into x is minus 3x. Minus 3 into plus 5 is minus 15. x multiply with both x plus 5 minus 3 multiply with both x plus 5. Okay. Now here x plus x is 2x plus 5 minus 3 is plus 2 is equals to 1 by 3 into x square, observe here, plus 5x minus 3x is plus 2x minus 15. Understand? Addition, multiplication, simplification, these are the aspect, very basic aspect you must know very well, or else it is very easy to derive what is given. Okay, mathematical form we can bring. After that, to change it into quadratic equation form, so you need to apply all the operations. Understand? For that, so you should have the well-versed knowledge about how to add, how to multiply, how to subtract, how to transfer, how to take LCM. All this knowledge are very important. Okay, so if you know that, then you can proceed very easily. These problems are highly very easy problems. Unless you know LCM, addition, subtraction, binomial multiplication, binomial addition, all those things. If you know, then it is easy, or else it is highly difficult. Okay. Now you see that transfer 1 by 3 into this whole into this x square plus 2x minus 15 is there. So I am transferring this 3 denominator 3 to other side, it becomes a numerator 3. How I transfer? 2x plus 2 into 3. Okay, by multiplying, if it is 1 by 3, so multiplying 3 both side. If multiply 3 both side, 3 and 3 gets cancelled up. Okay, 3 as though transfer from left hand side to right hand side, or right hand side to left hand side. Understand? Is equals to x square plus 2x minus 15. Now multiply this 3 with the 2x plus 2. 3 into 2x is 6x plus 3 times 6 is equals to x square plus 2x minus 15. Understand? Now transfer this 6x plus 6 other side and write this as it is. What is this? X square plus 2x minus 15. Now you are transferring this to this side. Thus it becomes plus 6x becomes minus 6x minus 6, and what remains is 0, because quadratic equation is we have to equate with 0. Highly important. Now x square 2x plus 2x minus 6x is minus 4x minus 15 minus 6 minus 15, it is not multiplication, addition. Minus 15 and minus 15 and minus 6 is minus 21 and is equals to 0. We have got this quadratic equation form. This is highly important to bring to this stage from here, and this we have brought from here, assuming all those things. Understand? Now we have brought here. This is the quadratic equation form. So as you can compare with standard equation, x square, ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. This in the standard equation form. Understand? So that is x square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. We have written in order. From here you have got 3 methods to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Here this root is nothing but present age of Rehman. Here this x, what we call usually as a root, is the present age of Rehman. Understand? Now, what are the 3 methods available to solve this? To find the root of this. To find the root means to find the value of x. What are the 3 methods? I'll write here. Factorization method. Factorization method. First one. Second method, by completing the square. Completing the square. Third one, quadratic formula method. Quadratic you can find the value of x, or you can find the root of this quadratic equation, roots of this quadratic equation by 3 methods. And I have often told you that this factorization method to factorize this particular x square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. To factorize this, two important steps you need to follow. What are those two important steps? First, you have to multiply x square with minus 21 so that you will get minus 21x square. That is first step. After that, you need to find two numbers or two factors of 21 minus 21x square such that whose multiplication becomes minus 21x square and whose addition or subtraction becomes the middle term. Okay, so that we can split the middle term and factorize this. We can factorize this. That is called factorization method, which I am going to explain in detail. Understand today? Factorization method. Next, by completing the square, how to complete the square so that you can easily get the value of x also. And how to just write the formula and substitute a, b, c value to get the x value. That is the quadratic formula method. Okay. So, this particular problem, this is factorization method is limited if factors are available. After multiplication ax square into c, you will get two factors. On addition or subtraction, you should get middle term. Only then factorization works, or else it will not work. But completing the square and quadratic equation method works in all the cases, which I have told already. Understand? But this works in all the three methods. You can find the solution of this particular equation in all the three methods, and which are going to solve in all the three methods. Understand? First, factorization method. Factorization method. Now, I am going to solve, or I am going to find the roots of this particular equation x square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0 in all the three methods. Okay, first method is factorization method. Factorization method. In the factorization method, first step you are going to do is multiply ax square with c, okay, and find out what is the middle term. These two are very important. Okay, first ax square multiply with c. What is that? Ax square is x square multiplying with c. C is nothing but 21, that is 21x square. This is the 21x square. After multiplying ax square with c, what is this ax square? You may be confused. You just see the standard quadratic equation from ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay. So, in place of ax square, what is there is just x square. So, if you compare this particular equation with the standard quadratic equation, ax square into c, ax square into c, bx is the middle term. Okay. Ax square into c, here x square into minus 21, this c in place of c minus 21 is there. Okay. So, that means ax square into c is nothing but x square into minus 21. So, x square into minus 21 is nothing but minus 21x square. What is the middle term here? Here bx, in place of bx what is there? Minus 4x. Therefore, I will write minus 4x is the middle term. So, you are finding the two factors, two numbers or two factors of this minus 21x square such that on multiplication you should get minus 21x square and on addition or subtraction you should get minus 4x. Okay, understand? So, two factors of minus individually x square, constant number 21 and minus, for all those things we will find two factors. What is the factor for minus? Factor for minus is nothing but minus into plus or plus into minus. Okay, minus into plus. What is the factor, sign factor for minus? If I ask, you said minus into plus. Why? Because minus into plus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. Okay, therefore we have taken this factor. Two numbers we are finding. Two numbers for this. Two numbers on multiplication should get minus. Okay. On multiplications you should get minus, you have to take minus into plus minus. You cannot take minus into minus or plus into plus. Understand? Now, what is the factor for x square? It is x and x, because x into x is x square. Now, 21 you take in such a way, many factors are available, okay, of which two factors required, which makes up 21. Multiplication makes up 21 and addition makes, addition or subtraction should make 4x, minus 4x. That is 7, 3 times. 7 3 times 21, 7 minus 3 is 4. Now see that minus, why I have written 7 here, not this side, because here minus 4x, middle term is minus 4x, middle term is minus 4x, means you have to maintain a bigger term minus, understand? Bigger term should be negative. Minus 7x minus 7x plus 3x. These are the two numbers or factors of minus 21x square, such that on multiplication minus 7x into plus 3x is minus 21x square. Minus 7 and plus 3x is minus 4x. Just observe my pronunciation. Minus 7x into multiplication. Minus 7x into minus 3x is, sorry, minus 7x into plus 3x is equals to minus 21x square. Minus 7x and addition or subtraction. Minus 7x and plus 3x is minus 4x. Okay, we have split the middle term, so that with this minus 7x plus 3x we can split the middle term. Understand? Now, what is this? Given x square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. After splitting the middle term, we can factorize this equation. X square minus 4x, we don't want, we are splitting this as minus 7x plus 3x. What is minus 7x and plus 3x? Is nothing but minus 4x plus, sorry, minus 21 equals 0. Now divide into two groups and find out what is the common. Here x is the common, okay? Take x as the common, so that x minus 7 remains. And the same thing, x minus 7 you should get here after taking common, one of the common factors here, okay? Here plus 3 you remove, because 3 and 21 are the factors of 3 only, okay? Because 3 ones 3 7 times 27. Therefore 3 could be removed as a common. X minus 7 equals 0. What do you get here after removing x? The same you should get after removing 3 here, okay? So that we can take common. We can factorize now. See, easily we can factorize. X minus 7, take the common. What is remaining? X plus 3 equals 0. This is what we call factorization method. We have factorized this x square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. See, we have factorized this. Therefore, this particular method is called factorization method. How you have factorized? By multiplying ax square with c. Okay, when you multiply ax square with c, you will get something. Okay, so that something, in that something you find two numbers, are also called two factors. So such that multiplication of which should result in ax square into c, and addition or subtraction of which should result in middle term. Therefore, you can split the middle term and you can factorize this. Now we have factorized. This equation is factorized. Therefore, it is called factorization method. Note the point, factorization method. Okay, factorize this. After factorizing, x minus 7 equals 0. Equate individual term with the 0, and r x plus 3 equals 0. X is equals to, you want the value of x, transfer minus 7 other side. Transferring is not actually transferring, adding plus 7 both side to remove this minus 7 with the x. That's all. Okay, so we usually call it as transfer. So minus 7 becomes plus 7, so that x is equals to 7. Here x is equals to, after adding minus 3 both side, here minus 3 plus 3 gets cancelled up. What remains other side is minus 3. And I said, when it comes to verbal problems with respect to age, with respect to length, distance or speed, all those things, minus will not work out. Minus is meaningless. Okay, if I say Rehman's age is minus 3, it is like foolish description. Okay, this x is equals to minus 3, we will not consider, meaningless in this particular question. It is meaningless. Understand? But minus 3 has got the great value. Now x is equals to 7. X is equals to 7. This x is equals to 7 is what we assume. Let the Rehman's age be x, we said. What you got? X positive value 7. Therefore, what is the present age? Present age of Rehman is 7 years. 7 years. This is the present age of Rehman, which we have found by factorization method. Okay. So the next same problem. The next method by which we find the Rehman's age or x is by completing the square. Okay. Method of completing the square. What is this completing the square? Write down x square. The same question. We'll see whether if we change the methods, value changes or not. We'll observe. That will never happen. We'll see. X square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. This is the method, factorization method. This is method of completing the square. Okay. In this, very important is your constant term should be taken to other side. Only x square and x factor should remain in one side. Okay. X square minus 4x, transfer this minus 21 becomes plus 21. First step, understand? And this here, this is as though a square minus 2ab. A square here, x is nothing but a here. Understand? X is nothing but a. 2ab. 4x is nothing but 2ab. One more thing, understand? If any coefficient is there here, the method is different. Understand? Here coefficient is not there, therefore directly taken. If coefficient is there here, then we have to divide throughout by coefficient and then transfer, and then we have to bring it to this form. Always there should not be any coefficient with the x square, so that we can very easily complete the square. This is as though a square minus 2ab. Where is b square? Because it is completed only if one b square plus b square is there, so that we can take it as x plus a plus b whole square. Understand? Here it is not there. What is not there? B square is not there. So we have to find the b square. How? In place of 2ab, what is there? 4x is there. Understand? What is x and a? One and the same. Gets cancel up. So 2b is equals to 4, b is equals to 4 by 2, b is equals to 2. When b is equals to 2, what is b square? B square is equals to 2 square. B square is equals to 2 square. Find out this b square. Understand? We have found a square we have found, and by 2ab we have found b square. By 2ab, what is the necessity of taking this 2ab and comparing with 4x, so that we can find the value of b. So we have got the value of b and square on both sides. Thus it becomes b square is equals to 2 square. Now add this b square or 2 square, both the sides. Understand? A square, that is x square minus 4x plus 2 square. 2 square, how we got? You know that. Is equals to 21 plus 2 square. When you are adding, this was only available. This 2 square is addition you are making. When you are taking 2 square this side, don't forget to take the other side also, so that the value are not changing. Understand? We have no right to change the equation. Understand? We can manipulate without disturbing the concept. Understand? So that we have to add both the side. So value remains, this remains same itself. This is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square, that is a minus b whole square is equals to 21 plus 4, 2 times 4, x minus 2 whole square is equals to 25. Understand? Now see here, x minus 2 is equals to square, take square root on both the sides. When you take square root on both the sides, square and square root get cancelled up. Here square root remains like this, plus or minus root 25. It is usually said square, you transfer other side, so that it becomes square root. You usually say not like that, taking square root on both the sides. How? I'll explain here. See here. Square root x minus 2 whole square is equals to plus or minus square root 25. Take and square root both the sides. Whenever you take anything, take both the sides. Okay. Square and square roots get cancelled up. X minus 2 is equals to plus or minus root 25. I have told you several times why we have to take plus or minus. Did you understand? I will tell you. For example, x square is equals to 4 if you think. X square is equals to 4 if you think. Understand? Then x square, transfer this side, minus 4 is equals to 0. X square, this 4 can be written as 2 square is equals to 0. This, as though it looks, a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. Equate this with 0. X plus 2 equals 0. X minus 2 equals 0. X is equals to minus 2. X is equals to plus 2. You will get, thus x is equals to plus minus 2 or plus or minus 2 you will get. Okay. So from here, so than doing all those things, all this drama, what we do is transfer this square other side so that it becomes plus or minus 4 and 4 is a square number, thus it becomes plus or minus 2. Very easily we'll say this, but this is how we got this. And thus whenever you take the square root on both sides, make sure that you are maintaining plus or minus. Understand? So it's very important you are maintaining plus or minus. Now after maintaining plus or minus, x minus 2 is equals to plus or minus root 25. 25 is a square number. Square root of 25 is 5. We'll get this. Plus 5 and minus 5 it is. So equate once with plus 5, equate once with minus 5. That is x minus 2 is equals to plus 5 or x minus 2 is equals to minus 5. Transfer this plus 2, sorry minus 2, it becomes plus 5 plus 2, x is equals to 7, plus 7. Here x is equals to minus 5, transfer this minus 2 other side, become plus 2, x is equals to minus 3. The value we have got from factorization method, x is equals to 7 and x is equals to minus 3. The same value we got, x is equals to 7 and x is equals to minus 3. This is 7 is, we are rejecting this plus 3 and this 7 is nothing but the age of, the present age of Rehman. So here we have shown this so that any method you use any method so that value will not change. Method for our convenience will take the different methods, but the value will not change. We'll do the same in formula method, okay? Formula method. What is this formula? X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the formula, okay? So what is the equation? X square minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. Compare this with the standard form of equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. What is a? A is 1. What is b? B is minus 4. What is c? C is minus 21. All these values substitute in the equation such that x is equals to minus into minus. What is the value of b here? Minus 4. Plus or minus, substituting here. B square is nothing but minus 4 whole square. Minus 4. A is nothing but 1. C is nothing but minus 21. Whole divided by 2 into 1 because A is 1. X is equals to minus into minus plus 4 plus or minus 4 times 16. Understand? Minus into minus plus 21 4 times 84 whole divided by 2. X is equals to 4 plus or minus 100 by 2. X is equals to 4 plus or minus square root of 100 is 10 by 2. You have got this from here. Once plus 10 is there, once minus 10 is there, such that x is equals to 4 plus 10 by 2 or x is equals to 4 minus 10 by 2. This becomes 4 plus 10 is 14. 14 by 2 is 7. X is equals to 4 plus 4 minus 10 plus 4 minus 10 is minus 6. Minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. In this method also you can see that x is equals to 7 and minus 3. Minus 3 will reject because in this problem it is not suitable. You have got x is equals to 7, that is Rehman's H. In all the three methods, the value remains same. Did you understand, children? So from next problem on, I'll do only one method, any one suitable method, factorization or completing the square or formula method. Understand? But you try to do all the three methods so you can practice and you can be well versed with all these methods. Understand? Now we'll jump into the fifth question. Okay. So before that, make sure that to write this present age of Rehman is 7 years. In all the whatever the method, you solve this problem. Okay. Fifth question. I'll read out. Listen carefully. In a class test, the sum of the Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Sum of the Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had, if at all, had she got means if at all she had got 2 marks more in mathematics. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English. If at all she had got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, then the product of their marks would have been 210. Then the product of her marks would have been 210. Find her marks in 2 subjects. What do you have to find? We have to find her marks, what she has scored in mathematics as well as in English. In a class test it is. Okay. What is the Shefali's marks? Sum of the marks in mathematics and English, if at all she has scored X marks in mathematics, then her English marks will be 30 minus X. That is how we will proceed now, because sum of the English and maths marks is given. If let her mathematics marks be X. Mathematics marks be X. If mathematics marks is X, then what is the English marks? This is 30 minus X. Why? Because sum of the marks is given. Sum of the marks taken in mathematics and English is 30. Therefore, if mathematics marks is X, then marks scored in English 30 minus X. Very, very important. To derive itself, this clue is given. Understand? Sum of the marks scored in mathematics plus marks scored in English is equals to 30. Okay. Now, marks scored in mathematics is X and therefore marks scored in English is 30 minus X. Point to be noted. Now, very important. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics, that is, what is the mathematics marks? Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics, then maths score is X plus 2. 2 marks more in mathematics, actually she scored X marks, okay. If at all she had scored 2 marks more, means X plus 2, and 3 marks less in English. 3 marks less in English. What is the marks in English? 30 minus X. If in this 3 marks is less, means 30 minus X minus 3, which is equals to 27 minus X. 27 minus X. This, now compare properly. X is the marks scored by Shefali in mathematics and 30 minus x is the marks scored by Shefali in English. How we came to know? Because it is given some of the marks of Shefali's in mathematics and English is 30. Based on that we have got this. Now the condition is, if she had got 2 marks less in mathematics than usual what she scored. She scored x, 2 marks less from x means x. Sorry, 2 marks more here. Actually got 2 marks more. If 2 marks more, if she had got 2 marks more in mathematics means x plus 2. And 3 marks less in English means in 30 minus x minus 3. 3 marks less means minus 3. That means 27 minus x. This you have to understand very carefully. Okay. Marks in mathematics, marks in English. If she had scored 2 marks more in mathematics, x plus 2. For this add 2. If she had scored 3 marks less in English, minus in this 30 minus x. So that you will get 27 minus x. Okay. This we have got. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Would have been 210. That means product of this. If 2 marks more in maths and 3 marks less in English, then their product means x plus 2 into 27 minus x is equals to 210. Is equals to 210. This is the mathematical form of this verbal statement after understanding what all the things given and after doing all the manipulation here. Assuming maths x, English 30 minus x, less more 2, x plus 2, less 3, minus 3 in this way. Okay, 27 minus x in this way. Understand? Now we have got this. Now as usual, multiply binomial with binomial, so that x first multiply with 27. So x into 27 is 27x. Then x multiply with minus x, so that x into minus x is minus x square. Then in the same way 2 multiply with 27 and 2 multiply with minus x. 2 into 27 is 54 minus 2 into minus x is minus 2x is equals to 210. Now first write down always x square. So here minus x square is there, minus x square. Now see this x term, writing in order, x term 27 plus 27 plus 27 x minus 2x plus 27x and minus 2x is plus 25x. Finish. What is their remaining constant? 54 is equals to 210. Now minus x square plus 25x plus 54. Since it's a quadratic equation, we have to equate with 0. So transfer this 210 to this left hand side by adding minus 210 both the side, and thus minus 210 is equals to 0. Here it became 0 because plus 210 and minus 210 becomes 0, and minus 210 remains in the left side as it is. As we have transferred, minus plus becomes minus. Okay. Now minus x square plus 25x, 54 and 210 are the constant terms, plus 54 and minus 210 is nothing but minus 156. Minus 156 is equals to 0. Now first term itself, if you have written in order x square, x and constant, first term itself is minus. So we don't want minus. First we will begin with the plus, so that multiply throughout by minus. When you are multiplying throughout by minus, you are not going to change any values at all, and it becomes minus as a plus and plus as a minus. So minus into plus is sorry, minus into minus is plus, and minus into plus is minus, minus into minus is plus, equals 0. We have got this from this. How? By multiplying throughout by minus. When you are multiplying throughout by minus, then minus becomes plus and plus becomes minus. This is how. Okay. Now the complete verbal form of the question given we have converted into quadratic equation form. X square minus 25x plus 156 equals 0. We have converted this. Here how many methods you have got to find the roots or x value? When the roots of this quadratic equation are x value, how many methods you have got? You have got 3 methods. I will do only one method, that is factorization method is possible in this. Okay, I will do factorization method. Rest of the 2 methods along with the factorization, completing the square and quadratic formula method, you try at home. Okay, now see here, by factorization method I will solve by factorization method. We have to factorize this. How you factorize? You must know first what to do, that is multiply ax square with c. Ax square is nothing but here x square, and c is nothing but 156 plus 156, and thus it becomes 156x square. Find 2 numbers, 2 factors of this. On multiplication it becomes plus 156x square, and the middle term minus 25x. It should become minus 25x middle term. Understand? Here plus is there. So factor for plus is minus into minus or plus into plus. Here since middle term minus is there, take both the term minus and minus. And for x square, x and x. For 156, find 2 numbers so that multiplication becomes 156 and addition becomes 25. Which are the 2 numbers? 13 and 12. 13, 12 times 156. 13 and 12 minus 13 and minus 12 is 25. Plus 13 and plus 12 is 25. So this number is suitable for us. And thus it is this factors for 156x square are 13x square, sorry 13x minus 13x minus 12x. These are the 2 numbers. So we have got to split this middle term. Understand? Now we'll split x square minus 25 don't want. We are splitting. By splitting only we can find this. We can factorize this. Minus 13x minus 12x plus 156 equals 0. Now divide into 2 groups. Find out the common factor. That is x is the common. X minus 13. Here minus 12. Take it as a common so that the same you will get x minus 13 equals 0. Now again remove the common factor. X minus 13 and x minus 12 equals 0. After taking common x minus 13, x minus 13, the remaining factor is x minus 12. Thus we have factorized this equation. We have factorized. This is factorized. Thus factorization method. Understand? We have factorized. Now equate with 0. X minus 13 equals 0. X minus 12 equals 0. Okay? And x is equals to 13 and x is equals to 12. Both the positive values we have got, because marks, we are asked to find the marks in mathematics and English. So we have got both the value positive, that is 13 and 12. So that we have to do in 2 ways. Okay, what is that? I'll tell you. See here properly. 13 and 12. We have got 13 and 12. If at all, what we have taken here? Let her, Shefali's mathematics marks be x, we said. If mathematics marks x means 13. If x equals 13. If x equals 13, then mathematics marks is 13. Okay. If mathematics marks is 13, then what is English marks? English marks, what you have said here? 30 minus x. 30 minus x. Here 30 minus x is nothing but 13. Okay. 30 minus 13 is nothing but 17. So what is English marks? 17. If maths marks is 13, then English marks is 17. So both 17 plus 13 is 30. That's what it said. Some of the marks scored by the Shefali in maths and English is 30. See, add this, you will get. Okay, this one 13, and if maths marks is 13, then English marks is 17. If at all, if x is equals to 12, because 12 is also positive number. If x equals to 12 means mathematics marks is 12, then what is the English marks? English marks is equals to 30 minus x, which is nothing but 30 minus 12. Understand? 30 minus 12 is nothing but 18. English marks is 18. If maths marks is 12, English marks is 18. If maths marks is 13, English marks is 18. That is maths and English. If it is 13, then English marks is 17. If it is 12, then English marks is 18. This is the answer. This is the answer which I have solved by factorization method, by doing all this drama. Understand? It's a very easy question. Only thing is you need to understand what is asked, and based on that you have to derive into the quadratic equation form. Once you will bring it into quadratic equation form, then you can use any one of the methods, so that you will get this x value, and x value once you get, you see that what you assumed as x, that becomes that number. That is mathematics score marks we have assumed as x, so that here x equals 13. Mathematics marks is 13. If maths is 13, then English is 17. If it is 12, then it is 18. In that way. Okay. Now we'll see, we'll jump into the sixth question, sixth verbal question. Sixth question, which says the diagonal of a rectangular field, is 60 meters more than the shorter side. 60 meters more than the shorter side. So diagonal of the rectangular field, rectangle, you know all the property, everything as usual. So opposite sides are equal to each other, opposite sides, and interior angles are 90 degree. So diagonal always forms a right triangle. If you write a diagonal in a rectangle, then so you will have what? Two right triangle. Understand? The diagonal, if you write in a rectangle, then you will get right angle, triangle. Understand? The diagonal of a rectangle is 60 meters more than its shortest side. 60 meters more than its shortest side. Shortest side is AD and BC, which are equal to each other, and AB and DC are the longer sides, which are equal to each other. Understand? Now diagonal is compared with the shorter side. Understand? Shorter side. Diagonal is compared with shorter side. One thing to be noted: the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, again longer side, that is AB and DC, is also longer side also compared with shorter side. Diagonal also compared with shorter side, and longer side is also compared with shorter side. Understand? Find the sides of the field. Find the sides of the field. That means, so if you find AD, then as though you found BC. If you find AB, then you as though it is found DC. Understand? Understand properly. Diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shortest side. Understand? So now let shorter side, length of the shortest side, okay, let length of the shortest side be x. Let the length of the shortest side be x. If it is x here also it is x. Understand? So if length of the shorter side is known, then rest of the thing, that is diagonal and longer side, is compared with this. What is compared here? The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. 60 meters more. That means diagonal is equals to x plus 60. Why x plus 60? 60 meters more than the shorter side. Okay, shorter side is x. Then, if the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, longer side. Here shorter side means which one? AD or BC, shorter side. Here diagonal means AC. Okay, and the longer side is nothing but AB or DC, which is 30 meters more than the shorter side. 30 meters, x plus 30. Did you understand this? This is what the given condition here, and rest nothing is given. We have to find the sides of the triangle, because sides of the field we have to find. Okay. In this rectangular field, it is said, in this rectangular field, rectangle, it is said, rectangle means a diagonal is there. A diagonal means you will get right angle triangle. Understand? Thus ADC. Here in this rectangle, in this rectangular field, ADC is what kind of triangle? Right triangle. Right triangle. This is enough for us to find the sides of this rectangular field. Okay, ADC is what? Right triangle. Right triangle means whenever in the verbal problems a right triangle comes, immediately you have to remember what is that? Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, diagonal square is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides, AD square plus DC square. Okay, this is the thing. What is AC square? Diagonal. Diagonal is nothing but x plus 60. Diagonal AC is x plus 60. Why diagonal AC is x plus 60? You say, see here, read out. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. 60 meters more than the shorter side. What is shorter side? X. 60 meters more. What is the longer side? Longer side 30 meters more than the shorter side. That is x plus 30. Now just you substitute these values here. AC is nothing but x plus 60 whole square is equals to AD. AD is nothing but x. That means x square plus DC. DC is nothing but x plus 30 whole square. DC square is the DC. DC square means x plus 30 whole square. AD is there. AD is nothing but x. AD square is x square. AC is there. AC is nothing but x plus 60. AC square is x plus 60 whole square. Because AC is x plus 60. AC square is x plus 60 whole square. Now, what you need to know is a plus b whole square formula. You cannot directly take the square. By applying the formula, you have to expand this. X plus 60 whole square is nothing but a plus b whole square. Here a is nothing but x and b is nothing but 60. A square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to x square plus a plus b whole square formula. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Thus we have expanded this x plus 30 and x plus 60 whole square. Understand? Now see here, x square plus 2 into 60, 120x plus 60 square. You know 6 square is 36. So 60 square is nothing but 3600. Here x and x plus x and plus x, 2x square plus 2 into 30, 60x plus 30 square is nothing but 3 square. What is the 3 square? 3 square is nothing but 9. 30 square is nothing but 900. 900. Here 2x square is there and here only 1x square is there. So write this first. 2x square plus 60x plus 900 is equals to x square plus 20x 120x plus 3600. Okay. Now transfer everything to one side and equate with 0. Okay. So that we will get quadratic equation. Understand? So when you are transferring, all the plus becomes minus. The same number you have to write both the side with signs changed. Understand? You know already that. So directly I'll write 2x square plus 60x plus 900 plus x square becomes minus x square plus 120x becomes minus 120x plus 3600 becomes minus 3600 and equals 0. Why equals 0? The same thing what I had written here, I had written that side also and it got cancelled up and became 0. 2x square, 1x square is 1x square. 60x and 120x is minus 60x. 900 plus 900 minus 3600 is nothing but minus 2700 equals 0. Now we have brought this verbal form whatever given into quadratic equation form. Here, from here you have to find the value of x. If you find the value of x, you will get the sides of this rectangular field, or if nothing else, it is the root. Okay. So find the roots of the quadratic equation also it is said. 3 methods you have got as usual, but I will do this in factorization method. Okay. In factorization, if you want to do is multiply ax square with c, that means x square into 2700, which is nothing but minus 2700 x square. What is the middle term? You should know the idea of middle term. What is the value of middle term here? Minus 60x. Find two numbers, two factors of this itself, so that multiplication becomes this and addition becomes minus 60. What is that? So here 0, 0 you leave for time being. Okay, 0 you leave. 27 is there. 27. 9 3 times 27. 9 minus 3 is, here also 0 you leave, 6. 9 3 times 27. 9 minus 3 is 6. So we are getting 90 and 30 as a factor. Okay. So minus, since minus is there, minus and plus are the factors of this sign factor. X square factor, x and x. And 2700 factor is 90 and 30. 90 and 30. 90, 30 times 2700. 90 minus 30 is 60. Thus the two numbers are 90x minus 90x plus 30x. Here minus 90 I have put for the larger number because here minus 60 is there in the middle term. Understand? This is enough for me to split the middle term here. Okay. So x square, split the middle term minus 60 and write this minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 equals 0. Understand? Now we are going to factorize this quadratic equation. Two groups. Okay. Divide into two groups. That is, now take common, which is the common present here, x, so that x minus 90 remains inside, plus 30 you take common, so that x minus 90 remains inside and equate with 0. Now x minus 90 are common things. You just take down, remove that, remaining thing is x plus 30 equals 0. Now equate individual thing with 0. X minus 90 equals 0, x plus 30 equals 0, and x is equals to 90 and x is equals to minus 30 after transferring other side. So you got x is equals to 90 and x is equals to minus 30. Understand? Since it is dealing with the measurement of the sides, so minus is not considered. X is equals to minus 30 is not considered. Understand? Is of no value at all here in this particular problem. So which is the possible answer here? x is equals to 90. X is equals to 90 because it is plus. Okay, x is equals to 90. What is this x we assumed? We have assumed x for the shorter side. Shorter side. Let the length of the shorter side be x, we said. Understand? So what is x here? 90. What is 90? 90 is nothing but length of the shorter side. Length of shorter side is how much? 90 meters. 90 meters. Okay. So longer side was compared with the shorter side. Understand what is the longer side? Longer side x plus 30 meters. X plus longer side. X plus 30. Here x is nothing but 90. 90 plus 30 is equals to 120 meters. 120 meters. Length of the longer side is 120 meters. Length of the shorter side is 90 meters, and you can find the length of diagonal also by substituting 90 with x here. Okay, thus it becomes 90 plus 60 is 150. Length of the diagonal is 150 meters. Length of the shorter side is 90 and the length of longer side is 120 meters. You got the point, children? It's a very easy way we have solved this. So by factorization method, so we have got x is equals to 90, and that x is nothing but the length of the shorter side. The length of the shorter side is x, and thus yes, x is equals to 90 and length of the shorter side becomes 90 meters and length of the longer side is 120 meters. Understand what is the value? 90 and 120, or 120 and 90 are the values. Understand? Thus we have found the sides of the field. Sides of the field. Shorter side 90 meters, longer side 120 meters. Understand? Now we will jump into the seventh question. Seventh question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of smaller number is 8 times the larger number. 8 times the larger number. 8 times means into. 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. Find the two numbers. We have to find two numbers here. The condition given is the difference. Difference means subtraction minus. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. Okay. So of which it is said one is smaller number, one is larger number. Okay. So let larger number be x. If larger number is x, then smaller number is y. Okay. So these are the two numbers. Let the larger number be x and the smaller number be y. See here, the difference of squares of two numbers, squares, x square, y square, because it is not asked just a number, it is asked difference of the square, difference of square of two numbers. Difference of square of two numbers is 180. Two numbers we were not knowing. Okay, so in which one more thing mentioned, one number is small, one number is large. Here the square of smaller number is compared with the larger number. Understand? Therefore larger number be x and smaller number will become y, and difference is given. Difference of the square of two numbers is 180, that is x square minus y square. This x square minus y square is nothing but the verbal statement. The difference of squares of two numbers is what? This x square minus y square is nothing but equals 180. It is given. Okay, difference of the squares of two numbers are 180, is 180. The square of smaller number, what is square of smaller number? What is square of smaller number? Y square. Square of smaller number is 8 times means 8 into the larger number. 8 into larger number. These are the two statements taken in the mathematical form. After considering the larger number as a x and the smaller number as y and taking its square as x square and y square, because the difference of the two numbers, the square of the difference of two numbers is 180. Okay, so that we have taken here. Y square is equals to 8x, we are going to substitute in 1. Y square is equals to 8x. Understand? Substitute this in 1. X square minus y square is equals to 180. Consider this as 1 and this as 2. Okay, put 2 in 1. Understand? Such that x square minus, what is y square here? 8 times the larger number, that is 8x is equals to 180. X square minus 8x, transfer this plus 180 becomes minus 180 equals 0. Whatever the verbal form given, whatever the verbal question is given, we have changed it into quadratic equation form. Did you understand this? We have brought in this form, quadratic equation form. Now we have to find the value of x, or this x value is nothing but number. Which number? Smaller number, larger number. And smaller number, this square of the smaller number is compared with the larger number. Thus, if you know the value of x, then automatically you will come to know the value of y, because the square of the small number is compared with the larger number. Understand? Now our all motto is to find the value of x, or root of this quadratic equation. How? By various methods available, of which one of the methods I am using is factorization method. Understand? X square minus 8x minus 180 equals 0. To find the roots by factorization method, ax square into c, and middle term you should know. Ax square into c is nothing but minus 180 x square, minus 180 x square. Middle term is minus 8x. Find the factor for this. Since it is minus, minus and plus. Here since middle term is minus, so larger number should become minus and small number should become plus. So what is this one? X square, for x square factor x and x. 180, 18 10 times, 18 10 times 180, 18 minus 10 is 8x. Thus minus 18x plus 10x are the two numbers, are the factors of 180 minus 180 x square, such that after multiplication you will get this, and after addition you will get 8x. Thus we can split this middle term, minus 8x. X square minus, we are splitting this middle term to factorize this equation, minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 equals 0. Okay. Now group into two parts and take common x into x minus 18 plus 10 into x minus 18 equals 0. Equate this x. Now take this x minus 18 common, x minus 18 into x plus 10 equals 0. Equate with 0, x minus 18 equals 0 and x plus 10 equals 0. X is equals to 18, x is equals to minus 10. Okay. Now x is equals to minus 10 is, we'll see whether it is required or not, because it is just a number. Understand? We'll see what is that. So x is equals to 18. Find the two numbers I said. One number is 18. One number is, here it is not given positive or negative. Understand? Therefore we can consider both. We will see that. X is equals to 18. What we said? Let the larger number be x, we said. So one number, if at all, two numbers we have got, 18 and minus 10. If one number is 18, this is larger number. Okay. So other number, the smaller number is compared with large number, is it not? So that is y square is equals to 8x, it is said. So y square is equals to 8 into what is x? 18. This is smaller number. Larger number is 18. So with this we are finding the small number because asked to find two numbers. Y square is equals to 18, 8 times 144. So y is equals to, y square is equals to 144 is nothing but 12 square. Gets cancelled by y is equals to 12. Y is equals to 12. Understand here. Larger number is 18, smaller number is 12. Larger number 18, smaller number 12. Okay, you have got this. 18 and 12 are the two numbers. If one more is there, x is equals to minus 10. Understand? If the larger number is minus 10, then we will see what happens. So, substitute minus 10 here. Y square is equals to 8. Now x value is minus 10. Y square is equals to minus 80. Y square is equals to minus 80. And if you square on both sides, you will get y is equals to minus square root of minus 80. This minus 80 inside the square root is meaningless, that is imaginary. Therefore, we cannot consider this x is equals to minus 10. Understand? X is equal to minus 10 we cannot consider. We will not get the value of y, smaller number value we will not get. Therefore, positive number we are considering, that is x is equals to 18. X is equals to 18 is, what is that? Larger number. What is then smaller number? After substituting in this y square is equal to 8x, you will get 12. So 12 is the smaller number. Understand? Larger number 18 and smaller number is 12, and we are not considering this x is equals to minus 10 because we are not getting the value of y here. We are getting imaginary. Understand? So reject this and accept this x is equals to 18, and the two numbers are 18 and 12. 18 and 12. Understand? Now we will jump into the 8th question. A train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. A train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, if the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. Find the speed of the train. First thing what we need to do is let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour, which we need to find. We have assumed the speed of the train as x kilometer per hour. This is the speed of the train. Understand? In both the cases, whether it is traveling in uniform speed or 5 kilometers more than this uniform speed, but the distance covered is 360 kilometers in both the case. Okay, in both the case the distance covered is 360 kilometers. In the first case, the train with uniform speed, that is x kilometer per hour, with x kilometer per hour, it travels 360 kilometers. Okay, 360 kilometers. And time duration, time taken, certain time it takes. Okay, what is the time taken by the train? Time taken by the train to cover the distance of 360 kilometers with uniform speed of x kilometer per hour. For this you should know speed formula. Okay, speed is equals to distance traveled by time taken, okay, or same thing, time taken is equals to distance traveled by speed. Now, time taken by this train to cover the distance of 360 kilometers with uniform speed of x is nothing but 360 by x. What is this 360 by x? 360 by x is the time taken by the train to cover the distance of 360 kilometers with uniform speed x kilometer per hour. This is one thing. But time taken by the same train, if the speed is increased 5 kilometers per hour more, this is nothing but what? At uniform speed. At uniform speed, time taken this. If speed is 5 kilometers per hour more, 5 kilometers per hour more, that means x plus 5. If speed is x plus 5, what is this? If the speed is 5 kilometers per hour more, what does it mean? This is nothing but x plus 5. X plus 5 is speed of the train compared to the speed of the uniform speed, 5 kilometers more. It is 5 kilometers more. Okay, if this is the case, then what is the time taken? Okay, time taken is equals to, distance is same in both the case. Distance is same, that is 360 is the distance covered by the train, okay, by x plus 5. What is x plus 5? X plus 5 is the speed of the train, that is 5 kilometers more compared to uniform speed. This is the time taken if the speed is x plus 5 kilometers more, okay, to cover 360 kilometers distance. This is the time taken. And this is the time taken with the uniform speed, and this is the time taken, with uniform speed to cover 360 kilometers. This is the time taken to cover 360 kilometers with x plus 5 kilometers per hour, okay. And what is the condition given here? It would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. That means time taken with uniform speed and time taken with 5 kilometers more than the uniform speed is 1. The difference, 1 hour less it would have taken with this speed, and with this speed it will take 1 hour more. That means the difference between the time taken by the train with the normal speed, uniform speed, and with 5 kilometers more is, difference is 360 by x minus 360 by x plus 5 is equals to 1. Difference is subtract, okay. What is this? Very, very importantly, what is this? This is the time taken by the train, okay, with speed x kilometer per hour to cover distance 360, okay. This time formula, with this we have derived, with speed formula we did this. Understand? The same if 5 kilometers more, this is the time formula. Understand? And the condition is, if with this speed it would have taken 1 hour less. With this speed it is taking 1 hour more. That means the difference between the time taken with x speed and x plus 5 speed is 1. Understand? This is the thing we need. Once we get this, then automatically you know what to do. See the denominator x and x plus 5. So multiply throughout with this denominator so that you will bring it into quadratic equation form. What is the denominator? X and x plus 5. Multiply throughout multiply throughout by x into x plus 5, x into x plus 5, that is x into x plus 5 into 360 by x minus 360 x into x plus 5 divided by x plus 5 is equals to 1 into x into x plus 5. 1 into any number is the same, that's why I kept like this. X and x gets cancel up. This becomes 360 into x is 360 x plus 360 into 5 is 1800 minus here x plus 5 get cancel up. 360 x is equals to x into x square plus x into 5 is 5x. Here minus 360 plus 360 gets cancel up. 1800 is equals to x square plus 5x, or x square plus 5x is equals to 1800. So equate with 0 by transferring 1800 to other side, and thus it becomes x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equals to 0. Now we have brought this particular question, verbal form of this whatever given, into the quadratic form. Thereby from here it's very easy to find the value of x by 3 methods known, that is factorization method, completing the square method, and quadratic formula method. Okay, so now we'll do factorization method. The factorization method, as usual, ax square into c multiply, okay, you will get minus 1800 x square. What is the middle term? Remember, this middle term is plus 5x. Plus 5x is the middle term, remember. Find two factors of 1800 x square minus 1000 x square, because minus factor and x square factor you will find as usual. What is the factor of minus? Sign factor we'll call it as plus into minus. What is the factor of x square? X and x. Now we need to find this factor for two factors, okay, for 1800, such that the multiplication of which 1800, the multiplication of which is 1800 and addition of which is plus 5. Okay, which are the two factors? Those factors are nothing but 45 and 40. 45 and 40 are the two factors. On multiplication it gives 1800, and on addition it gives, addition or subtraction it gives plus 5. Okay, see here, plus 45x minus 40x, plus 45x minus 40x. How I got this? You may ask me question. How I got this so suddenly? It is not got suddenly. You will get by prime factorization method, by keep on dividing this 1800. See here, 1800, first this is the even number, so divide with the 2, it becomes a 900. Again 900 is the even number, divide this with 2, so that 450. Okay, 450 is again the even number, so divide this with 2 times 225 times. Understand? Now see that, so we want only two numbers, understand, two numbers. Therefore 2 times 4, 2 times 8, remember this, 8 into 225. Again this could be divided with 5. Okay, that is 5 4 times and 5 times. Keep on dividing this, you will get, again multiply this, 8 and 5, because you have multiplied 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8. Now 8 into 5, 8 into 5, is 40. So 40 and 45 I got. Yeah, I'm not going to factorize this because I have got this two number 40 and 45 I have got. This 40 into 45 because this I have got from by dividing this 1800. Understand? So therefore 40 and 45, 40 into 45 is 1800 and 40 minus 45, 45 minus 40 is 5. Therefore 2 factors I have got. I don't want many factors, n number of factors you will get, that is different, but I want only 2 factors. So after multiplying this, I got 2 factors, 40 and 45. This 40 and 45 product is 1800 and whose addition or subtraction is plus 5. Thus I have got this 40 and 45. Understand this? 40 and 45 I have got as a factor of minus 1800 x square, minus 1800 x square. What is that? Plus 45 x and minus 40. These are the factors of minus 1800 x square. Now with this factor we will split the middle term. What is that? X square. We don't want plus 5x. Split this plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800 minus 1800 is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. Now make 2 groups and take common x plus 45 minus 40 you take, it becomes x plus 45 with equate with 0. X plus 45, common thing is taken. Now x minus 40 equals 0. Factorized. X square plus 5x minus 1800 equals 0 is factorized. This is the factorization. See, factorize this. Okay. X plus 45 equals 0. Equate this. X minus 40 equals 0. X is equals to minus 45. Minus 45. Remember this. X is equals to plus 40. Since we are finding the speed of the train, minus 45 has no meaning. So you leave this and take plus value, that is 40. Okay, 40. X equals 40 you have got. What we have assumed here, let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour we said. What is the value of x here? 40. So what is the speed? Speed of a train is 40 kilometer per hour. Speed of the train is 40 kilometer per hour. Did you understand, children? It's very easy. So you should know in this, to find out the speed of the train in this particular question, you should know the speed formula and should be converted into time formula. Okay, time taken is equals to 360 by x. So since the 360 is the distance covered when speed is normal or 5 kilometers more, so time taken we have to take. Time taken to cover 360 kilometers with the speed of x kilometer per hour is this one, 360 by x. And the time taken when the speed is x plus 5, that is 5 kilometers more, is nothing but 360 by x plus 5. These are the time taken. Okay. And here it is said the difference clearly. It would have taken 1 hour less. That means the difference between these two with this speed, difference between when the speed of the train is x kilometer per hour and speed of the train is x plus 5 kilometer per hour, the difference of the time taken is 1. Therefore, the difference is taken here. Okay. Once you take the difference, then normally everything is a normal way of solving this quadratic equation, and finally you will get the x value where you reject the negative value because negative value is meaningless in this particular question. Take the positive value. That positive value is nothing but 40 and the speed of the train is 40 kilometers per hour. Understood? Now we will enter into the next question. An express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore. Okay, so let's see what is given in the bracket. Without taking into consideration the time they stop at intermediate stations, these trains, express and passenger train, are stopping at various stations, okay, for some time. Those time are not considered here. Okay, without considering that if the speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than the passenger train, find the average speed of two trains. Here, observe clearly, the average speed of express train is compared with the passenger train. Okay, the speed of the express train is 11 kilometers more than that of the passenger train. That's why it could able to reach 1 hour before the passenger train. Okay, 11 kilometers per hour speed of the express train is compared with passenger train. So passenger train speed, if it is x kilometer per hour, then express train speed is x plus 11 kilometer per hour. Understood that? Now see here, two trains. This question is almost same as that of, similar to that of 8th question. Similar, in 8th question what happened? Only one train was taken. Okay, only one train, but two different speeds. Here two trains with two different speeds. Understand this. There only one train, but two different speeds considered. Here two trains with two different speeds. That's all and nothing else. Same as that. Very much similar to that question itself. How many trains are there? Two trains. Which are those? Passenger train and express train. Passenger train and express train. What is the speed of passenger train? We have to find both the trains. Since express train speed is compared with passenger train speed, let speed of passenger train be x. The speed of passenger train be x. Then what is the speed of express train? You see here, read properly. The express train is here. The average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than the passenger train. That means if the speed is x, here the speed is x plus 11. Understand? This is the speed of express train. Understand? Both are covering, what is the distance? Distance is 132 kilometers. Here distance 132 kilometers. Okay, speed is there, distance is there, and time difference also is given. What is the time? If distance and speed, if you know, this is x kilometer per hour. This is x plus 11 kilometer per hour. Okay. Passenger train, the speed of the passenger train we have supposed here x kilometer per hour, and since express train 11 kilometers more than the passenger train, that is x plus 11 kilometer per hour. And the distance covered by both the train is 132. Okay, Bangalore to Mysore or Mysore to Bangalore, between Mysore and Bangalore or Bangalore and Mysore. Now, what is the time taken by the passenger train to cover this distance 132 between Bangalore and Mysore? Time taken. As usual, like 8th question. Time taken is nothing but 132 distance travelled by the speed. What is the time taken by the express train to cover the distance of 132 kilometers with the speed of x plus 11 kilometer per hour? That is time taken by here passenger train, TEP. This is T, time taken by the express train is equals to 132 by x plus 11. These are the time taken by passenger train as well as time taken by express train. Now see here, an express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. Time is given. Compared here, the time taken by the passenger train, time taken by the express train, compared here. That means the difference between the time taken, understand, the difference between the time taken by the passenger train and the express train to cover the distance of 132 kilometers with their respective speeds is 1. Is 1. Why? Because 1 hour. Time taken by passenger train, time taken by express train, and their difference is 1. Understand? Therefore, time taken 132 by x minus difference 132 by x plus 11 is equals to 1. Why I said is equals to 1? What is this? 132 by x is nothing but the time taken by the passenger train. What is this? 132 by x plus 11, time taken by the express train. What is the difference between the time taken between them? Is 1 hour. Therefore, the difference between the time taken by these two trains is equals to 1 hour. This is highly important to bring to this expression. Understand? Once you bring here, then now on it is normal that, so see the denominator. What is the denominator? Denominator is x into x plus 11. Multiply throughout the equation with x into x plus 11. Okay, such that x into x plus 11 into 132 by x minus x into x plus 11 132 by x plus 11 is equals to 1 into x plus 11. Okay, x cancel up, x plus 11 x plus 11 cancel up, remaining is x plus 11 132 minus x into 132 is equals to x into x square, x into 11 is 11x. Okay, now see, write on this first, x square plus 11x. First I have written this, later I am writing this, is equals to x plus 11 to 132 minus x into 132. Okay, x square plus 11x is equals to, multiply this 132 with x and 11, thus 132x plus 132x plus 132 into 11. 132 into 11 is nothing but 1452. 1452 minus 132x. 132 into x. So plus 132x minus 132x cancel up. X square plus 11x is equals to 1452. After multiplying 132 with 11, you will get this 1452. Now take this, transfer this 1452 to the left hand side, x square plus 11x, it becomes minus 1452 is equals to 0. Now we are brought into quadratic equation form. Now any methods you can use, any method, one of the methods you can use, either factorization method or completing the square or formula method, you can find the value of x. Understand? Now I'll do this in factorization method. Understand? So what? A x square into c, that is 1 minus 1452 minus 1452 into x square. Middle term is plus 11. Middle term is plus 11. What are the two factors of this so that we will get this? That we will see. Minus is there, plus into minus, x into x. Two factors are 44 and 33. 44 into 33 is 1452. Understand? You can find out by dividing prime factorization method, you will get this. Understand? We want only two factors, take the two factors. Such that multiplication of which is 1452 and subtraction of which is plus 11. So you make it plus 44x minus 33x are the two numbers. On multiplication gives minus 1452x square. On subtraction you get plus 11x. Plus 11x. Here middle term is plus 11x. You will get this. Okay. Now split the middle term. X square plus 44x minus 33x minus 1452 equals 0. Take common, making two groups, and take common x plus 44 minus 33, take common x plus 44 equals 0. Common factors you remove, x plus 44 into x minus 33 equals 0. After removing x plus 44, you will get x minus 33. Okay, now we have factorized. The factor of x square plus 11x minus 1452 is x plus 44 into x minus 33. These are the factors. Thus it is called factorization method. Now equate this with 0. X plus 44 equals 0. X minus 33 equals 0. X is equals to minus 44. X is equals to plus 33. We got two values. Since we are finding the speed of the train, minus 44 is meaningless, so rejected. X is equals to 33. What is x here in this question? X is the speed of the passenger train. Understand? Therefore, speed of passenger train is 33 kilometer per hour. Since speed of the passenger express train is compared with the speed of passenger train, what is the speed of express train here? X plus 11. Speed of, we have got speed of passenger train, speed of express train, express, is x plus 11. X plus 11. What is x here? 33 plus 11 is nothing but 44. That is 44 kilometer per hour. The speed of passenger train is 33 kilometer per hour and the speed of express train is 44 kilometer per hour. Got it, children? Now we'll see the next question. Children. Before entering into 11th question, you should know the property of square, its area, its perimeter, everything. Once you know that, then this question becomes very easy to solve. So what does it say is, sum of the areas of two squares is 468 meters square. Sum of the areas of two squares, how many squares? Two squares is 468 meters square. If the difference of their perimeter, understand the terms here, perimeter, areas, all those things remember properly, concentrate. So if the difference of their perimeter is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. Here we have to find the sides of the two squares. What is the property of this square? Square property is all the sides are equal. One thing, all the sides are equal. That is AB is equals to BC, BC is equals to CD, and CD is equals to AD in that way. Okay, all the sides are equal. How many squares are there here? Two squares. Two squares are ABCD is one square and EFGH another square. So two squares. These are the two squares. And since the square means all the sides are equal, here what is the area of the square? For example, if you consider a side as x, if the length of a side as x, then its area will be x square. If the length of a side is y, then its area will be y square. Why? Because it is length into breadth. Area is nothing but length into breadth. Length if you take as x, and the breadth will also be x itself. So x into x, x square. If you take y, y into y, y square. In that way, okay. Now, what is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but sum of all the sides. For example, if you suppose a side of a square, let a side of a square ABCD be x. If a side of a square be x, if it is x, then all the sides are x itself. All the sides are x itself. Why? It is just because all the sides in a square are equal. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, if its side is x, then what will be its area? Area of this particular square, area of this square is area. Area is equals to length into breadth. Length into breadth. That is nothing but x into x. X into x is x square. Area is x square. Area of ABCD is x square. Understand? What will be its perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but all the sides, sum of all the sides. That is perimeter. Perimeter of ABCD is AB plus BC plus CD plus AD. Okay, sum of all the sides constitute its perimeter. Understand? What is perimeter here? X plus x plus x plus x, that is equals to 4x. 4x is the perimeter of this square. These are the basic things required to solve this particular question. Understand? Because in this it is as sum of the areas is there. That means area of this ABCD square and area of EFGH square you must know. Only then you can make sum. Then if the difference of their perimeter is asked, if difference of their perimeter, that means you should know the perimeter of ABCD square and EFGH square. Understand? Now in ABCD we have come to know, so what is side and its area and its perimeter. Now we will see what is this in EFGH. Okay, in let a side of square EFGH be y. Okay, so if a side is y, means all the sides are y itself. Understand? So if you know the side, that is enough to find the area. Area of EFGH square is nothing but what? Length into breadth. What is that? Y into y. That is y square. This is the area. Here x square. Area of ABCD is x square. Here y square. Just because here side is x and here it is y. We have assumed that. Okay. Now we require perimeter also. Perimeter of EFGH is equals to sum of all the four sides, just like this. You will get y plus y plus y plus y, and that becomes 4y. 4y. These are the things required. Understand? So if you know how to derive this, then we can jump into whatever the question is asked. Sum of the areas of two squares. Sum of the areas of two squares. What are the two squares? Area of given area of ABCD square plus area of EFGH square. Sum of the squares, sum of the areas of two squares is means equals 468 meters square. Area of ABCD plus area of EFGH is equals to 468. That's what the first statement. Okay. Now what is area of ABCD? Area of ABCD is nothing but x square. X square plus area of EFGH is y square is equals to 468. Mark this as 1 because this is the first statement which is said sum of the areas of two squares is 468. We have brought this. Understand? That's all they are given. But everything you must know that you have to take two squares and their sides you have to assume. So once you assume the sides, then you can derive its area and perimeter. Understand? For it depends on you whether you make the side as x or y or z or a or b. That is left to you. Understand? So if you take the side as x, then its area becomes x square and its perimeter becomes 4x. If you take it as a y, then its area becomes y square and its perimeter 4y. If you take it, if they take the value length of a side as a, then it is a square and 4a. Understand in that way. So you must know this, and after deriving this you will get this and take this as 1. Now we see the second statement. Second statement said that if the difference of their perimeter is 24, difference of their perimeter, difference of their, what is there? There is nothing but these two squares of their perimeter is 24. That means the difference means subtraction x minus y, that is 4x minus 4y. Perimeter is 4x here, 4x minus 4y. Understand? 4x minus 4y. 4x is the perimeter of ABCD and 4y is the perimeter of EFGH. So difference of their perimeter is nothing but equals 24. Okay. Now you can take common here, 4x minus y is equal, this is nothing but 4 into 6, 4 gets cancelled by x minus y is equals to 6. Mark this as 2. Okay. Now you take this in terms of y, transfer this minus y other side and plus 6 this side, that becomes x minus 6 is equals to y. We have changed this two equation as in terms of y, that is y is equals to x minus 6, y is equals to x minus 6. It's very important. Okay, mark this particular thing as 2. Okay, so that we can substitute this y value here in the equation 1, so that we can get the quadratic equation and we'll get the value of y, x. So that once we get the value of x, then again we can substitute that value of x here and we'll get value of y. Understand? So this second equation, which is the second equation, that is the difference of their perimeter, is changed in terms of y. So why it is changed in terms of y? It is because here two variables are there. It is not possible to find the solution for this by using quadratic equation. So we are changing that in terms of x variable itself, that is the second equation. We are finding the value of x here, that is y here. Y is equals to x minus 6 here. So this y is equals to x minus 6 we are going to substitute here, so that everything becomes in terms of x itself. Here if you make the second equation, if you make in terms of y, then you can make the first equation in terms of x. How? We'll see that. X square, this was there, x square plus y square is equals to 468. So what is this y? Y is nothing but x minus 6. X square plus y value substitute, x minus 6 whole square. Here y value is x minus 6. Y square value x minus 6 whole square is equals to 468. Now x square, apply a minus b whole square formula here, so that a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to 468. X square plus x square, 2x square, 2 6 times 12x plus 6 square is 36. Here transfer this 468 to left hand side by changing its sign, and you will equate this equation with 0. Okay, so thus it becomes quadratic equation. Okay, 2x square minus 12x minus 468 plus 6 minus 468 plus 36 is minus 432 equals 0. Observe properly, 2, 12 and 432 all are even number, so you can take 2 as a common, such that 2 take common, x square minus 6x, because 2 into 6 is 12, minus, divide by 2, you will get 2, 1. 216. That means 216 times 432. Okay. Now transfer this to other side, becomes 0. So remaining with x square minus 6x minus 216 equals 0. Okay. Now we have got the quadratic equation. From after doing all these things, we have got x square minus 6x minus 216 equals 0. This is the quadratic equation, from which we have to find the value of x. That value becomes the side of the square ABCD. In general, if nothing is given, then we can say that find the roots of the quadratic equation, and we have got 3 methods. I am using factorization method to find the roots of this particular equation by factorization method. The first step is multiply ax square with c. Multiply ax square with c. Ax square is nothing but, sorry, ax square is nothing but x square, and c is nothing but minus 216. After multiplying that, minus 216 x square you will get. Understand? Now factors of minus is minus and plus. Factor of x square is x and x. Factor of 216, 2 factors, okay, is nothing but 18 and 12. Why I have chosen 18 and 12? Because here minus 6x is the middle term. Minus 6x is the middle term. I'll write here minus 6x. Minus 6x is the middle term. Okay. Minus 6x is the middle term. So if you see that, so here minus is there. Therefore, so minus is taken for the larger number. If plus would have been there, I have taken larger number in the plus side. Understand this? Based on this 6x, I have taken this factor. 18 into 12 is 216. 18 minus 12 is 6. Okay. So thus we have got 2 factors, minus 18x plus 12x. Minus 18x and plus 12x are the 2 numbers which on multiplication gives minus 216x square, and on addition subtraction you will get minus 6x. Thus we can split the middle term. Once split the middle term, you will get the factor of this particular quadratic equation, x square minus 6x minus 216 equals 0. X square, now split the middle term, that is minus 18x plus 12x minus 216 equals 0. Okay. Now make it into 2 groups and find the common and remove this. X minus 18, x is the common here, plus 12 is the common, x minus 18 equals 0. Now take the common factors, x minus 18 and remaining factor x plus 12 equals 0. Factorize this. Factorize this x square minus 6x minus 216 equals 0. We have factorized into x minus 18 into x plus 12 equated with 0. Okay, this is factorization. Factorized. Understand? Once you factorize, it's very easy. Equate with 0 individual term and then find the value of x. You have got 2 values because it's quadratic equation. You get 2 roots. Thus, x 2 values for the x. Here one minus value is there. Minus in this particular question, minus is meaningless. We are considering plus value, that is x is equals to 18. X is equals to 18. What is x? X is nothing but a side of a square ABCD. Side of a square ABCD. Understand? Now, okay, we have got side of a square ABCD. What about the side of EFGH? See here. You can substitute here or here in any equation, you will get the same value itself. Understand? Y is equal x minus 6 is equals to yr. Y is equals to x minus 6 is there. Understand? Here x is equals to 18, the side value of ABCD. Y is equals to x minus 6. Y is equals to 18 minus 6 is equals to 12. You got y is equals to 12. Y is equals to 12 you have got. Understand? So what is asked? The thing asked is find the sides of the 2 squares. The side of one square is 18. What is the value of x here? 18. What is the value of, what is the length of this a side of square EFGH? That is 12. 12. We have found. Understand? So what is that? Find the sides of the two squares 18 and 12 or 12 and 18. Understand, children? Now we will enter into the next question. Now we will see the 9th question, children. So this is very important. All these verbal problems till now, whatever we have done, are very important for examination point of view. But never ever learn for the examination point of view. Understand that? So because knowledge is highly important. If you have knowledge, only then you can write well, you can present well in the examination. The examiner will look into your mind, not what you written. Understand properly. So you just don't think of only examination point of view writing. Understand? Knowledge point of view you think. Because so examiner checks what kind of knowledge you have through your writing. Understand? If you have the best knowledge, you can present the best. So not always think of how best I can present. Of course, you have to present best. But the thing is how far I have the best knowledge you think. Okay. So once you have the best knowledge about all these concepts, then you can present very well. Understand? Always learn knowledge point of view. Understand? So they check your knowledge through your writing. So your writing presents your knowledge. Understand this. Therefore, so develop immense knowledge so that you can present very, very well. Don't leave a single question. Understand? Now, 2 water taps together can fill a tank in 9 hole 3/8 hours. 9 hole 3/8 hours. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. Each tap can separately fill the tank. Once again, I'll read out. 2 water taps. One tap having larger diameter, and the one is smaller diameter. And by this itself you can understand that larger diameter, so more water comes so that very soon the tank can fill. Understand? The smaller diameters, less water comes and it takes time to fill if it is taken separately. Understand? Both together, 2 water taps together. Think all these are same tank. So in one tank, both together to fill, how long it takes is given. 9 hole 3/8. This is almost 9 hours 36 minutes. Okay. So it takes together to fill a tank. If it is taken separately, larger diameter tap, smaller diameter tap, separately if take and compared here, the tap of larger diameter, the big tap, takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. Takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill tank separately. For example, these two same tanks, all three. Okay. Here together, here larger diameter tap, here smaller diameter tap. When you compare this, the time it takes a larger diameter tap to fill the tank, same tank. Okay, same tank. Compared to this smaller diameter tap, 10 hours less it takes. Understand? Time is compared, larger diameter tap, time is compared with smaller. So you should know this. What is smaller diameter tap? Time. How long this smaller diameter tap takes to fill the tank. Okay. If it is X, think smaller diameter tap. Let smaller diameter tap takes X hours to fill the tank. If smaller diameter tap takes X hours, since we do not know, we are assuming as X, okay, X hours to fill the tank, then larger diameter, how long it takes? It takes, the tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank. Okay, 10 hours less means since it is taking X hours, therefore larger diameter tap takes how long? 10 hours less. That means x minus 10 hours to fill the tank. Okay, understand this very, very well. We have assumed smaller diameter tap takes x hours and larger diameter tap, since it is compared, you have taken x minus 10 hours. That means 10 hours less than what time taken by the smaller diameter tap. Understand now? Now both together takes 9 whole 3 upon 8 hours, which is nothing but 9 whole 3 upon 8, which is nothing but 75 by 8. 75 by 8 hours, which is almost equals to 9 hours, 36, 37 hours. Understand this? Both together. Now how you can solve this? So you need to have one basic understanding. If you have one basic understanding, then you can. So separately. So how long they are taking? So you must know hour by hour. Think, assumption, our assumption. X is there and x minus 10 is there, that you leave time being. Think, smaller diameter tap has taken 5 hours to fill this tank. Supposedly 5 or no one 20 hours, supposedly 20 hours it takes. Then larger diameter tap takes 10 hours because 10 hours less, comparison like this. Understand? Now leave that. Since we cannot divide this here, I'll take just 5 hours. Supposing smaller diameter tap takes 5 hours to fill this tank. 5 hours. Think, if the smaller diameter tap takes 5 hours to fill the tank, then I divide the tank into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts I divide. It has taken 5 hours. If it takes 8 hours, I'll divide the tank into 8 equal parts. If it is 10 hours, I'll divide the tank into 10 equal parts. Why? Because supposedly, I'm saying, just suppose, if it takes 5 hours, then how long it takes, what amount of water is filled in 1 hour? 1 hour is 1 part. In 2 hours, what is the volume of water filled? 2 parts. In 3 hours, 3 parts. 4 hours, 4 parts. And 5 hours, complete tank. You understand what I am saying? Understand? Try and understand properly. Concentrate here. Supposedly I am saying 5 hours it takes, means I have divided into 5 parts. Understand? What is the volume of water filled in 1 hour? In 1 hour, you know that to fill completely, this you must know. 5 hours if it takes, then in 1 hour 1 by 5. 1 by 5, because 1 by 5, I can say that in 1 hour, what is the volume of water filled is 1 by 5 I take. How? You can ask me how. Because in 5 hours it completes. In 1 hour, how much you divide the whole tank into 5 parts. In 1 hour, 1 part of the 5 part is filled. 1 part of the 5 parts. Total tank is divided into 5 parts because tap takes 5 hours to fill the whole tank. Understand? In 1 hour, how much is filled? 1 by 5. Why 1 by 5? Divide the tank into 5 parts, of which in 1 hour only one part of the 5. 1 part of the 5 whole part is filled. That is 1 by x. If it takes 10 hours, then what is the volume of water filled in 1 hour? 1 by 10. 1 by 10. If it takes in 10 hours, how? Divide the whole tank into 10 parts. Understand? In 1 hour, 1 part. In second hour, second part. In third hour, third part. Fourth hour, fourth. And in 10th hour, 10th part. Understand? That means how much hour it takes, so much hour you have to divide the volume of water. Understand? And thus, the hour taken is nothing but the part filled in the tank, the part of water filled in the tank. 5 hours means 5 part. So in 1 hour, 1 by 5. 10 hour means 10 parts. In 1 hour, 1 by 10. X hours it takes, I said. Not actually 5. I said X hour it takes. We have assumed X hours it takes. That means to divide the whole tank. X parts. In 1 hour, how many parts? Filled 1 by X. This smaller diameter tap. In 1 hour, whole tank takes 10 X hours to be filled by the smaller tap. Understand? In 1 hour, how much? What is the quantity of water filled? 1 by X. Remember this. Very, 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 very important thing to be noted. Understand? So only then we can compare. Amount of water or part of water. Amount of water or part of water filled in a tank by smaller diameter SD, smaller diameter tap. Amount of water filled in a tank by smaller diameter tap is in 1 hour, okay? Amount of water filled in a tank by smaller diameter tap in 1 hour, is equals to 1 by X. 1 by X. You should know this, very, very important. Since X hour it takes. And larger diameter is taking X minus 10 hours. Then what is the amount of water filled by the larger diameter tap in 1 hour? That is 1 by X minus 10. The same thing. Amount or part of water filled in a tank by larger diameter tap in 1 hour. In 1 hour is based on how long it took, X minus 10 hours. So 1 by X minus 10. Very, very important, this one. Both together, the water, 2 water taps together can fill a tank in 9 whole 3 upon 8 hours. That is nothing but 75 by 8 hours. 75 by 8 hours. Okay, together. But together in 1 hour, together, both taps in 1 hour, how much? What is the quantity of water to be filled? Is 1 by 75 by 8. This is nothing but 8 by 75. So these 3 things you must know. One thing. Understand? The second thing is, now you came to know amount of water filled in 1 hour by smaller diameter tap, amount of water filled by the larger diameter tap in 1 hour. That you came to know. That is 1 by X and 1 by X minus 10. And both together, 1 by X plus 1 by X minus 10, both together, how much is filling in 1 hour? You have to equate this with this. This is now important. Everything was given this in 1 hour we are comparing. Understand? Amount of water filled by ST, small diameter tap, in 1 hour is 1 by X. Amount of water filled by the larger diameter tap in 1 hour is 1 by X minus 10. Amount of water together filled is there, but in 1 hour amount of water filled by both the taps is given here. Understand? That is 75 by 8. But in 1 hour means 1 by 75 by 8, 1 by 75. And therefore you can sum and equate with this like 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10 is equals to 8 by 75. All these are the amount of water together filled by both the taps in 1 hour. We know the amount of water filled in 1 hour by smaller tap, amount of water filled by larger diameter tap in 1 hour. And we know that both the taps in 1 hour how much they fill. That means if you add this, you will get this. Understand? This is what the equation. Through all these things we have derived. It's very important. Understand? So if you get into this, if you arrive at this stage, then from this stage on, as usual, quadratic equation. As usual, we can proceed by mathematics, addition, subtraction, LCM, division, multiplication, etc. So to arrive at this is very important. Understand? So you have arrived at this. This is 1 hour basis. Okay. Now denominator. What is the denominator? X and x minus 10 here in the left hand side. So multiply throughout into x into x into x minus 10 or x times x minus 10. X times x minus 10. Understand? So multiply throughout x, this one, x into x minus 10 by x plus x into x minus 10 by x minus 10 is equals to 8 by 75 x into x minus 10. Okay. Whichever is cancelled, this cancel up. Take this x minus 10 plus x is equals to 8 upon 75 or 8 by 75 x times x minus 10, x times x minus 10. X plus now everything addition, subtraction, that's all, nothing else. X and x is 2x minus 10 is equals to 8 upon 75 x into x, x square, x into minus 10, 10x. Transfer this denominator, this is whole denominator, to other side, 75 into 2x minus 10, 75 times 2x minus 10 is equals to, multiply this, 8 into x square, 8x square minus 8 10 times 80x. Okay, now multiply this, 75 into 2, 150x minus 75 10 times 750 is equals to 8x square minus 80x. Write down this first, 8x square minus 80x is equals to 150x minus 750 equals 750. Now transfer this, whatever is in right hand side to the left hand side and equate with 0 so that it becomes quadratic equation. 8x square minus 80x, how? By changing its sign, minus 150x plus 750 equals 0. Now simplify it, you will get 8x square, 80x minus 80x minus 150x is nothing but minus 230x plus 750 equals 0. Now observe properly, 8, 230, 750 all are the multiples of 2 even numbers. So you will just remove the 2 common factor, thus you will get 2 into 4x square minus 2 removed, 115, 2 into 115 is 230x plus 2 into 375 is 750 is equals to 0. Transfer this to other side, thus it becomes 4x square minus 115x plus 375 equals 0. We have brought this into the quadratic equation form. Okay, from here on, so we will get very easily the solution. What is the solution to find the value of x? Once we find the value of x, we have found the time taken by the smaller tap. Time taken by the smaller tap to fill the tank. Okay, once you know that, then very easily you can find the time taken by the larger tap. Also, because it is compared with that. Now you take, and by factorization method, I'm going to do this. What is the factorization method? Multiply ax square with c and know what is the middle term. Middle term. Understand? Ax square into c is nothing but 4x square into 375. 4x square plus 4x square plus into plus 375 is nothing but 1500 x square. 1500 x square. What is the middle term? Middle term is minus 115 x, minus 115 x. Okay, understand? Now take the two numbers whose product is 1500 x square and whose addition, sum or difference is minus 115x. Which are the two numbers? 115 times. 115 times. Okay. Here, since the middle term is minus, which are the two factors of plus, minus and minus. Minus into minus is plus. X into x, x square. 100 into 15 is 1500. Thus, minus 100x, minus 100x and minus 15x are the two factors of this that splits the middle term minus 115. Understand this. 100x minus 15x. These are the two factors. Okay. Now I'll write here. Factors we have found. Split the middle term. 4x square minus 100x minus 15x plus 375 equals 0. 375 equals 0. Now make it into two groups and find out the common, so that very easily you can factorize this. 4x is the common factor available. Then x minus 25. 4x into x is 4x square. 4x minus 25 is minus 100x. Here take minus 15 as a common. X minus 25 remains equals 0. Okay. Now x minus 25 common factor you take down. X 4x minus 15 remains equals 0. Now equate this. X minus 25 equals 0. 4x minus 15 equals 0. X is equals to 25. X is equals to 25 and 4x minus 15 equals 0. 4x is equals to 15. X is equals to 15 by 4. X is equals to 15 by 4. Two positive numbers you have got. But which to select, which to reject now depends on the question here. The tap of a larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. 10 hours less than the smaller one. 10 hours less than the smaller one means here the x value should be more than 10. Okay. If it is more than 10, the x value, then the positive number you will get for the large time for the larger tap. Here 15 by 4 is not more than 10. 15 by 4 is less than 10. Understand? Since 15 by 4 is less than 10, so this value will be rejected. You will get negative value for this when you substitute here, where here you have compared to see the time taken by the larger diameter tap, x minus 10. If it is here, if it is less than 10, then you will get negative value. Negative value, negative hour you cannot say. Therefore, that will be rejected. Understand? Therefore, we will take positive value, that is x is equals to 25 hours. What is this x? X is nothing but the time taken by the smaller diameter tap to fill the tank. That is 25 hours. 25 hours. 25 hours. Now what is the time taken by the larger diameter tap? X minus 25. X minus 25, sorry, X minus 10. That is 25 minus 10. 25 minus 10 is 15 hours. 15 hours. You got the positive value. But if you substitute here, you will not get the positive value. Understand? So therefore, the two positive values are 25 and X 15 by 4. But we will reject this. Why we reject this? Because after substituting here, we are not going to get positive value here. So that becomes meaningless. This 15 by 4 is meaningless for this particular question here. So X is equals to 25 is the right value. X is equals to 25. What is X? Time taken by the smaller diameter tap, okay, to fill the entire tank. 25 hours. And what is the time taken by the larger diameter tap? It is 15 hours. How? Because X minus 10. 25 minus 10 is 15 hours. Did you understand, children? What is the answer? 25 hours and 10 hours. Okay. So thus we have completed completely whole the verbal problems, as I said. So go through properly each and every questions. They are highly important in the examination point of view and the rational point of view, understanding point of view also. Understand? So see you in with the next exercise 10.4 in the next video. Okay. Bye bye.